This is Ethan with SDMetal. We are at the backstage at House of Blues with one and only Broderick. How's it going, man?
It's going really well. Thanks for being here today. Obviously, you can hear the band playing in the background, warming the crowd up. It's killer.
Yeah, exactly. And especially having Poison Headache open this up, and of course, you guys and Killswitch. It's still a lineup. So So first off, any big plans after this? Like, you got this run going on right now. Is there any studio plans? Any other tours plans after this?
That absolutely is. The next plan is really getting in the studio and recording the next CD.
Nice. So you got some demos in the pipeline already, or
we've got some songs. Sean's got a couple that he's almost completed. I've got 4 ideas that I'm working on right now, and I've written a classical guitar song for the next CD. I think there'll be lots of good stuff.
Well, I mean, we kind of hope for that, especially from you. A lot of your, your neoclassical and stuff like that. A lot of your flamenco style is always really cool to hear.
Well, it's gonna be that.
Good. Absolutely. So, anyway, speaking of that, like, what was your main influence to get into that? Was it just you decided, hey, this sounds good, and picked it up, or?
Initially, it was really when I first started taking guitar lessons. I went to a classical guitarist and he kind of introduced me to classical guitar. But then from there, I definitely became much more influenced by Paco de Lucia, Paco Peña, and Amadio, and all of those killer flamenco artists. It's just been something that I've grown up with throughout my life, so
it's a fun distraction.
Yeah, it's alright. Hey, everybody, this is a live show. It's like,
exactly.
This is the way it is backstage. It's chaos for sure. At any rate, it's like once I got into it, I kind of maintained this dual path of classical music and also metal.
Right. What was originally, you mentioned all these guitarists and stuff that got you into it. Was there a real draw or albums that got you into the hard rock and metal?
You know what? It's funny because I have a lot of older siblings. And I think they each had their crack at trying to influence what I was going to listen to growing up. And it was funny because one of my sisters, bought me a Devo CD and stuff like that. And then some of my older brothers were more into the 70s rock and stuff like that. But I think what really stuck is when I first heard Van Halen.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, whoa. I couldn't believe, something could be so over the top and in your face at that time. So.
Right. That's definitely, one of those bands that just changed the game.
Absolutely. Especially for guitarists.
Yeah, absolutely. And then plus you've worked with so many incredible guitarists over the years too, so that working with such many different guitarists, has that also pushed you to step up even further, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Every time you play with somebody else, you grow as a musician. Better or worse, either way, it's like we're always at different levels, and the external influence of other people is always good.
Absolutely. Now that you're with Active Defiance, your project and everything, has it been good for you to play smaller venues and stuff, or do you still miss the giant festivals scene?
No, it's I love them both for very different reasons. Because the smaller venues, we can get down and actually meet people as individuals and really get to hang out with them. And it's I always liken it to playing your best friend's backyard party. You know what I mean? Because everybody's there having a good time. They're almost part of the show and stuff. And, obviously I love the huge shows as well, the festivals and stuff like that, because you just get the roar from the overall fans. It's almost larger than life, but I would be happy with either one of those types of shows. Anywhere in between.
Right. I know, it's always so good, especially since I've seen you with Megadeth so many times. To see you in a smaller, more intimate setting, it's kind of surreal in a way, It's always just a fun thing to do and
right.
enjoy that. So, actually, real quick, you know, since I have you here, for people who don't know, you actually have a patent. You want to quickly explain that?
Yeah, it's
I figured you did. So
trying to practice when I can.
Yeah.
But it's just I call it a pick clip, and what it really does is you can use any pick that you use normally, and then you insert it into that clip, and then of course put it on, and then it retains the pick to your thumb, so you can do the two-handed tapping, and then you can do the finger picking and stuff like that. So it was something that I was trying to make, you know, good old thumb picks work, and either they're made out of cheap plastic, or they're too long, or something, you know, and there was always something I could never get to really work with them. And even though I would cut them, like I would clip them down, I would do all this stuff to them. And then I started clipping them off and then super gluing my picks that I like to do. And that was just like a pain in the ass. And so I started thinking about what I could do, and this was it, you know. And I think the real solution with this type of thing was because it's made out of titanium, it's so bendable that you can make it conform to your thumb and the pick that you use and stuff like that. And so, yeah. So I patented it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, I mean, for those people at home, where can they actually get this, by the way?
They can get it from my website, chrisbroderick.com, and they can also, I think, order it through my Facebook page as well.
Oh, nice. So, yeah. One last question, one last thing before we go. I mean, you, like we stated, you know, you've collaborated with so many great musicians, great artists. If you got to collaborate with anyone of your choice, who would you really want to?
Jason Becker.
Jason Becker?
Yeah. I played a classical guitar piece for him on his new CD that's going to be coming out, which was a huge honor, you know.
Absolutely.
But I would love to collaborate on him, you know, and write a piece of music together or something like that would be great.
That would be absolutely incredible. I mean, Marty Friedman got to do that, and that was really rad.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine where
Right.
just getting that creative juice flowing together. So, that's so cool. But no, thank you again, Chris, for taking the time out to do this.
Thank you.
You know, guys, make sure to check out Active Defiance. Their first album, Birth and Burial, is out right now. They're going in the studio for their second album, so this is the time to get in. So
Ground floor.
Get in while it's fresh, you know. So thank you again, guys. This is Ethan with SDMetal signing out.